Good evening, everybody. Welcome to NDW Live the Reboot. This is BCE Starfall, episode number 7, coming to you live from the Framingham State College in Framingham, Massachusetts. Outside the college, we have our friends from the Fiery Fusion Motorcycle Club, Waldo and Fire Rock, handing out free Johnny t-shirts to the students in attendance. There's a lot of people wearing these shirts to the event tonight. Hello, Die Smash. Hello, Screaming Dragon. Let's go ahead and get things going with our first match. To kick things off, we're going to go to our women's division. We have Major Charisma versus Rouge. Rick Flareon is in the corner of Rouge. Oh, just realized I've been muted this whole time. Nuclear Chaos on level 2 offense. Leg sweep 2. Moy Dang 1. Teep 2 power. Nuclear Chaos takes over for power. Leg sweep 2. Hurt 2. Savate kick 3. Hurt 2. Standing drop kick 3. Down 3. Out of the ring, he'll go ahead and do it. Moy Dang's got a B rating on out of the ring. 12B. He put it crushes you with a spectacular move outside the ring. Roll count out. He needs a 5 or better to beat the referee's count. A 5 or better. Makes it back in with a 7. Gets a fatigue, and Nuclear Chaos is on level 3 offense. Mark of Chaos plus 2. He's going to need an 8 or better. 8 or better to get out of this one. 8 or better. Gets out of it with a 9. Gets another fatigue, and Nuclear Chaos is on level 3 offense. Choke on the ropes, choice H. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to try the death jump. He's got an A. 9A on death jump. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Nuclear Chaos on 3. Choke on the ropes 2. Choice H. We're going to death jump again. Snake Eyes on an A. The opponent tries a spectacular move, but accidentally smashes into the referee. Uh-oh, we got a ref bump. Ref is down for 4 moves. Let's see who gets up first. Even is Moy Dang. Odd is Nuclear Chaos. Nuclear Chaos gets up first. He's on level 3 offense with another death jump. Another Snake Eyes. The referee's already down. Let's see who gets up first. Nuclear Chaos. Flying Elbow 3. Down 3. Choke on the ropes, choice H. There's no referee. Might as well go for the death jump. 9A. The opponent blasts you. The flying closer from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Alright. Nuclear Chaos stays on level 3. Throat chop 2. Down 3. A referee comes 2. Throat chop 2. Moy Dang 1. Crossing elbow 2. Nuclear Chaos 2. Into the turnbuckle. He has a C rating, so let's go ahead and do that. C rating. 8C on into the turnbuckle. 8C. You were crushed by a big kick by the opponent. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Nuclear Chaos on 2. Running clothesline 3. Hurt 2. Savate kick 3. Down 3. Out of the ring, he'll do it. 7B on out of the ring. Excuse me. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Nuclear Chaos on level 3 offense. Nuclear Punch, that's one of his finishers. Moy Dang needs a 7 or better. A 7 or better. Your winner with Nuclear Punch, Nuclear Chaos. Nuclear Chaos will win with a Nuclear Punch. Let's see some star ratings, 0 through 5. For Nuclear Chaos, picking up a big win with a Nuclear Punch. We got a Pokemon in chat. If you want to try and Poke catch it. All right, we'll say that was a 1-star match. 1 star. Let's keep the action rolling. My voice is going quick on me tonight. We've got a one-on-one match featuring the Badling and Infestation. Lucky Duck versus Bedbug. Dead Duck is in the corner of Lucky Duck, and Spotted Lanternfly is in the corner of Bedbug. Alrighty, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Lucky Duck. Here we go. Feathered Forearm to Power. Bedbug will take over for Power. Uppercut 2. Lucky Duck 1. Paddle Punch 2. Hurt 2. Bath Time Bomb, Choice E. We will do the Scorpion Deathlock 3 on an 11 or less. 11 or less for 3. We got it. Hurt 2. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Bath Time Bomb. We'll try that again. 11 or less. Got it for 3. Hurt 2. Squeaky Submission 2. Bedbug 2. Mattress Jump 3. Hurt 2. Uppercut 2. Hurt 2. Mattress Jump 3. Pin! Uh-oh, he needs a 6 or better. 6 or better. He will kick out with an 8. Bedbug on 3. Out of the ring, he'll go ahead and do it. He's got a B rating. Uh-oh, 5B. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab him and smash him onto the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. The referee may disqualify you. So the Lucky Duck's got to roll his DQ here. No DQ. Lucky Duck takes over on level 3 offense. Death Jump. He'll do it. Bedbug has a B rating. 9B on Death Jump. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Lucky Duck on 3. Waddle Kick 2. Bedbug 1. Bedbug's Bite 2. Lucky Duck 1. Loud Squeak 1. Hurt 2. Rubber Ducky Roll 3. Down 3. Waddle Kick 2. Hurt 2. Bath Time Bomb, Choice E. We did that 11 or less for 3. We got it. Down 3, Bedbug will leave the ring, even though he has a C rating. On out of the ring, a C rating. Oop. 9C on out of the ring. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Lucky Duck is on level 3 offense. Death Jump. We'll go ahead and try that. 7B. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You are in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Lucky Duck on 3. Splashdown 3. Hurt 2. Wing Clipper, Choice B. Let's go ahead and throw him into the turnbuckle. Bedbug will go into the turnbuckle. 10B on into the turnbuckle. You come off the turnbuckle with a big specialty move, but the opponent tries a specialty move of his own. Both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating recovers first and rolls on level 3 offense. They're both a B, so Lucky Duck will stay on offense. Waddle Kick 2. Hurt 2. Rubber ducky roll 3. Hurt 2. Squeaky submission 2. Bed bug 1. Parasite squeeze choice A. Let's throw him into the ropes. He has a C rating on into the ropes. 8C on into the ropes. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle. Whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. That is Bedbug. Bedbug will stay on level 2 offense. Bedbug on level 2. Into the turnbuckle, no choice. We've got an 8B. You were crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Bedbug on 2 with a mattress jump, 3. Down 3, Lucky Duck is going to leave the ring. 7B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. The opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Here we go. Turnbuckle splash, choice G. Let's death jump him. Going up to the top. 10B on death jump. 10B. The opponent climbs to the top, but you recover and climb up and a struggle takes place. If you have a better agility than the opponent, he doesn't. You superplex him back into the ring. Bedbug is going to stay on offense. Out of the ring. Let's do it. 3B. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag him out of the ring, and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Roll on level 3 offense. Lucky Duck on level 3 offense. Quack attack 3, add 1. Hurt 2. Big splash 2 power. Bedbug takes over for power. Into the turnbuckle. 6B on into the turnbuckle. Reversal. You reverse the move and throw the opponent into the turnbuckle. 8B. You are crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Squeaky submission 2. Bedbug 2. Mattress jump 3. Pin. He's going to need a 7 or better to get out of this one. A 7 or better. Kicks out with a 7. Bedbug on level 3 offense. Sleep tight 3. Hurt 2. Bedbug's bite 2. Down 3. Out of the ring. 7B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Bedbug on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. Let's do it again. 4B. The opponent comes out of the ring in a wild brawl erupts. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. No DQ. No DQ. Even. Lucky Duck wins. Odd. Bedbug wins. Lucky Duck wins the brawl. He's going to death jump him. A B rating. 9B on death jump. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Lucky Duck on 3. Duck, duck, goose. Bedbug's going to need a 5 or better. A 5 or better. Kicks out with a 6. Lucky Duck on level 3 offense. Waddle kick 2. Bedbug 2. Bedbug's bite 2. Hurt 2. Uppercut 2. Hurt 2. Uppercut 2. Lucky Duck 2. Squeaky submission 2. Bedbug 2. Bedbug's bite 2. Hurt 2. Slap 1. Hurt 2. Slap 1. Lucky Duck 1. Down DDT 2. Agility. Bedbug will take over for agility. Slap 1. Lucky Duck 2. Squeaky submission 2. Hurt 2. Squeaky submission 2. Down 3. Here we go. Duck, duck, goose. He's going to need a 6 or better. Let's have Spotted Lanternfly try a distraction here, 6 or less. He got it, no distraction, or no pin attempt. But he gets a fatigue for the near fall. Spotted Lanternfly broke up the pin by distracting the referee. Lucky Duck on level 3 offense. Splashdown 3. Hurt 2. Big Splash 2, power. Bedbug will take over for power. Mattress Jump 3. Hurt 2. Mattress Jump 3. Down 3. Out of the ring. Snake Eyes on a B, excuse me. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag him out of the ring, and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Rule 1, level 3 offense. Lucky Duck on 3. Waddle Kick 2. Bedbug 2. Bedbug's Bite 2. Hurt 2. Bedbug's Bite 2. Lucky Duck 2. Rubber Ducky Rule 3. Down 3. Splashdown 3. Hurt 2. Squeaky Submission 2. Dazed 1. Paddle Punch 2. Hurt 2. Big Splash 2. Power. Bedbug will take over for power. Bedbug takes over for power with Bedbug's Bite 2. Down 3. Out of the ring. 9B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Bedbug is on level 3 offense. Out of the ring. 9 again. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Bedbug on level 3 offense. Exterminator plus 1. He's going to need a 9 or better. A 9 or better. He's going to use his Good Luck Duck power and re-roll that. Your winner with the Exterminator, Bedbug. Bedbug will win with the Exterminator. Let's see some star ratings, 0 through 5. Bedbug wins with the Exterminator. We've got a 2 from Screaming Dragon. Two and a boo from Bear. Boo. Any other star ratings in chat? I gotta get some water in me. Alrighty, that's going to be a 2-star match. 2 stars. Whew, I need to regroup a minute from that one. That was a long one. Up next, we have a women's match coming over from NDW. Chimera is taking on Bobby Joe Boxer. Chimera versus Bobby Joe Boxer in our women's division. Lamiax is in the corner of Chimera. The Demon Assassins. Alrighty, here we go. Let's roll for initiative. Initiative is going to go to Chimera. Into the Ropes. 6B on Into the Ropes. 6B. The opponent drops down and go into the ropes again. Rule again on this chart. 6B. We're rolling again on this chart. How about a 3B? The opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab her and hit her with an awesome pile driver. Rule on level 3 offense. Bobby Joe Boxer on level 3 offense. Here we go. Knockout punch +2. She's going to need a 7 or better. Let's have Lamiax try and distract on a 6 or less. Distraction works. No pin attempt. But she gets a token for the fatigue. Bobby Joe Boxer on 3. Titan drop 3. Down 3. Titan drop 3. Down 3. Chimera will leave the ring. 11B on out of the ring. 11B. That's a count-out check. The opponent crushes you with a spectacular move outside the ring. Might be counted out. She needs a 6 or better. Makes it back in on an 8. Gets a fatigue, and Bobby Joe Boxer is on level 3 offense. Flying Forearm Smash 2, Choice F. Try the Running Lariat 3. That will work on an 8 or less. 8 or less for 3. And we got it. Down 3, Chimera will leave the ring again. Uh-oh, Snake Eyes on a B. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag her out of the ring, and smash her into the turnbuckle post. Chimera's on level 3 offense. Guillotine choke 3. Down 3. Sorry. Bobby Joe Boxer is going to leave the ring. She has a C rating, though. 7C. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Chimera is on level 3 offense. Trifactor. Let's see which move she hits. She has the diving headbutt +2. Bobby Joe needs a 6 or better. 6 or better. Your winner with the diving headbutt, Chimera. Let's see those star ratings, 0 through 5. Chimera winning with a diving headbutt. We've got a 3 from Screaming Dragon. 2.5 from Bear. Any other star ratings in chat? All right, that'll average out to 3 stars when we round to the nearest half star. All right. Chimera making a big splash in her Starfall debut. Next, we've got a one-on-one match between Robert Logan and one half of the tag team champions, the Colossal Curse, Titan Takagi. Robert Logan has Rockford Clifton in his corner, and Titan Takagi has Halloween Hank in his corner. Alrighty, here we go. Rolling for initiative. Robert Logan with initiative. He'll start with Into the Turnbuckle. Titan Takagi has an A rating on Into the Turnbuckle. A rating. Ooh, 12. You bounce forward off the turnbuckle and into an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rules on level 3 offense. Robert Logan on 3. Out of the ring choice. He will roll up. Slingshot Suplex 2. Titan Takagi 1. Karate Chop 1. Dazed 1. Headbutt 2. Dazed 1. Bite 2. Agility. Robert Logan takes over for agility. Enziguri 2. Dazed 1. Knife Edge Chop 2. Power. Titan Takagi takes over for power. Low Kick 1. Dazed 1. Karate Chop 1. Dazed 1. Low Kick 1. Dazed 1. Low Kick 1. Dazed 1. Here we go. Headbutt 2. Dazed 1. There it is. Kaiju Choke Bomb 3. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. He'll roll up. Claw Slash 2. Agility. Robert Logan takes over for agility. With an Enziguri 2. Titan Takagi 2. Gigantic Tail Whip 3. Add 1. Down 3. Sliding Drop Kick. That's a finisher. It's going to need a 4 or better. Your winner with a sliding drop kick. Titan Takagi. That was quick. Sliding drop kick. Let's see those star ratings, 0 through 5. For this quick one. Get some water. A 3 from Screaming Dragon, a 2 from Quetus, 2 from Bear. Any other star ratings in chat? All right, that'll average out to 2.5 stars. 2.5 stars. Up next, we've got the Jungle, as BA Giraffe has dubbed them. Anthony the Man Tagger and BA Giraffe hyping each other up for their big tag team #1 contenders match coming up next. BA Draft says he thinks there's something to this partnership. Anthony the Man Taggers, he has to agree because they've been very successful since coming together here in BCE. Still not the official dice. Nope, I'm sorry. How you doing, Sinclairverse? Oh man, this cough is tearing me up tonight. Oh boy. Yeah. It's more than luck. They're pretty good together. The Jungle, Anthony the Man Tiger, and BA Draft. But they have a pretty hard, tough task in front of them with the Badling, represented by Fallinator and Punchy Platypus, who are also having some great success in the tag team division. It's the Jungle, BA Draft, and Anthony the Man Tiger versus the Badling, Punchy Platypus, and Fallinator. Uh-oh, kidney stones. That's no fun. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Punchy Platypus. He'll start with a shove into the corner. 1, Anthony the Man Tagger 2. Hip Toss 1. Dazed 1. Tiger Suplex 2. Agility. Punchy Platypus takes over for agility with an Egg Beater 3. Down 3. Anthony the Man Tagger is going to tag. Fighting back a sneeze. No tag. Punchy Platypus on level 3 offense. Bill Breaker, that's a finisher. Needs a 4 or better. 4 or better. Kicks out with an 8. Punchy Platypus on level 3 offense. Platypunch plus 3. We're going to have BA Draft try and break this up. He's got a 7 on the pin saves. Your tag partner tries to help us. Stop by the opponent's tag partner. Rule your pin. He needs an 8 or better with that plus 3. Kicks out with a 12. Let's get the Fallinator in there just to say he was in the match because it's not looking good for the jungle. Death Jump. He's going to do it. Anthony the Man Tagger has a B rating. 8B on Death Jump. 8B. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rules on level 3 offense. Fallinator on 3. Out of the ring choice. He will roll up. Spinning headbutt. Choice B. Going into the turnbuckle. 10A. The mic roll on into the turnbuckle. You're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Punchy Platypus is coming back in. Punchy Platypus on 2. Hook to the body 2. Anthony the Man Tagger 1. Quick Neck Breaker 2. Agility. Punchy Platypus takes over on agility. Paddle Tail 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He will do it. 9B on into the ropes. 9B. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle. Whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. Anthony the Man Tagger is more powerful. He's going to roll on level 2 offense. Hip Toss 1. Hurt 2. Let's tag in BA Giraffe on level 2 offense. Get Anthony the Man Tagger out of there. Crossface 2. Hurt 2. Mimosa Cutter 3. Down 3. Punchy Platypus is going to leave the ring. 4C on out of the ring. 4C. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab him and smash him onto the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. The referee may disqualify you. No DQ. Punchy Platypus on level 3 offense. Platypus Pummel 3. Down 3. BA Draft will try and tag. The tag is good. Anthony the Man Tagger will enter on level 1 offense. Power Slam 2. Hurt 2. Balanced Breakfast 3. Hurt 2. Tiger Claw Swipe. Choice B. Let's go into the turnbuckle. Uh-oh, we've got a 4B on into the turnbuckle. 4B. You bounce forward off the turnbuckle and catch the charging opponent with a skull-splitting running lariat. He goes down hard. Opponent rolls on level 3 defense. Pin! He needs a 6 or better. Let's use our last pin save. We've got a 9 on the pin saves. Your tag partner tries to help, but is stopped by the opponent's tag partner. Roll your pin. And he will kick out. Nope. Yep, he kicks out on a 6. Kicks out on a 6. Just barely. Punchy Platypus on level 3 offense. Bill Breaker, that's a finisher. He needs a 7 or better. A 7 or better. Kicks out with a 10. He's in trouble, though. Punchy Platypus on level 3 offense. Platypus Pummel 3. Down 3 tag. The tag is good. BA Draft will enter the ring on level 1 offense. Jeffrey Driver 3 power. Gets through. Down 3. Animan Axe Handle 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. Punchy Platypus is going into the ropes. 6B on Into the Ropes. 6B on Into the Ropes. Opponent drops down to go into the ropes again. Roll again on this chart. Same thing. Opponent drops down. Uh-oh, 4B. The opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. Rule on level 3 offense. Liver shot, choice G. Choice G. We're going to do a death jump. A death jump on BA Giraffe. Uh-oh, we got a 12 on death jump B. You stumble to your feet and the opponent comes off the top turnbuckle with a perfect cross-body block and covers you. Roll your pin. He's going to need a 4 or better. He will kick out with a 6. He gets a fatigue. And Punchy Platypus is on level 3 offense. Platypus Pummel 3. Hurt 2. Jab combination 2. Dazed 1. Shove into the corner 1. BA Draft 2. Crossface 2. Punchy Platypus 2. Jab combination 2. Hurt 2 tag. The tag is good. Anthony the Man Tagger on level 1 offense. Tagger Driver 3. Power gets through. Hurt 2. Hip Toss 1. Hurt 2. Hip Toss 1. Dazed 1. Uppercut 2. Hurt 2. Balanced Breakfast 3. Down 3. Punchy Platypus will leave the ring with a C rating. 6C. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Opponent rules on level 3 offense. Death jump. We're doing it. He's got a C rating. 6C on death jump. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You are in trouble. Opponent rules on level 3 offense. Frosted front kick. That's a finisher. We're going to use a pin save from Fallinator. We've got a 7 on the pin save. Your tag partner tries to help, but is stopped by the opponent's tag partner. Roll your pin. Your winner with the frosted front kick, Anthony the Man Tagger and B.A. Giraffe. They will take on the tag team champions at the big one. Let's see those star ratings, 0 through 5. Congrats on the catch, Quetus. I caught a rock. 3.5 from Bear. 3.5 from Quetus. 3 from Screaming Dragon. Any other star ratings in chat? That was a pretty good one. Ugh, sorry for all the coughing and stuff. I made it through the doubleheader we did on Tuesday pretty well, but not tonight. Alrighty, that'll be 3 stars when we average to the nearest half. 3 stars. And our number 1 contenders are Punchy Platypus and... I'm not Punchy Platypus and Fallinator. Anthony the Man Tagger and B.A. Giraffe. One and a half. A harsh critic. Hey, we appreciate it. All right, I'm just making notes. That'll bring us down to a 2.5 star match. All right. Here we go. Up next. Excuse me. It's Mighty Marble versus Illustrios in a high-flying showcase. Again, Shockwave is in the corner of Illustrios. Mighty Marble versus Illustrios. Two more matches. I can do this. I can do this. All right. Here we go. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Mighty Marble. Here we go. European Uppercut to Power. Illustrios takes over for Power and throws him into the ropes. Let's go ahead and do it. He's got a B rating, 11B on Into the Ropes. The opponent uses one of his specialty moves on you and goes for the kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Illustrios right there on level 3 already. 630 splash, choice G. Let's see here. We'll try a Tombstone Pile Driver 3 that will work on a 10 or less. 10 or less for 3. Got it. Hurt 2. Space Invader, choice E. We'll try the Power Slam 2 on an 11 or less. 11 or less for 2. Yep, 2 foot height difference. Got it. Mighty Marble 1. Oh my goodness, Mighty Marble 1. So sorry. Mighty Marble on level 1. European Uppercut to Power. Illustrios will take over for Power. Into the ropes. He's got a B rating. Gonna do it. 9B. 9B on Into the Ropes. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle. Whether it works depends on which wrestler is more powerful. That will be Illustrios. He's going to stay on level 2 offense. Illustrios on 2. Sucker Bite 3, add 1. There it is. Down 3, Mighty Marble will roll out of the ring, even though he has a C rating. 7C. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Illustrios on level 3 offense. Milky Way Conquest 3. Down 3. Out of This World 3. Hurt 2. Sucker Bite 3, add 1. Mighty Marble's getting worn down here. Down 3. He'll leave with his C rating. 7C, same thing as before. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Illustrios on 3. Here we go. The UAP plus 3. Mighty Marble will need a 7 or better. A 7 or better. Your winner with the UAP, Illustrios. Illustrios wins with the UAP. Kind of just beat up Mighty Marble. Shockwave was a non-factor. Let's see those star ratings, 0 through 5. We got a 2 and a boo from Bear. Two and a half from Quetus. Any other star ratings in chat? 2 from Screaming Dragon. We get a drink here before our main event. 2 from Sinclairverse. Sinclairverse. There we go. That'll average out to 2 stars. Whew. Sorry I'm roughing it so much tonight, guys. That's going to bring us to our main event. But first, Robert Hagar-Knight is talking with Black and Blue Bob Hagar backstage. And Bob Hagar is insisting on accompanying Robert Hagar-Knight to ringside tonight. And Rachel Gwen Sanders will be staying in the back. Due to the seriousness of the match and everything involved, Bob Hagar wants to make sure that he can at least help out Robert Hagar-Knight at ringside. So it will be Robert Hagar-Knight with Black and Blue Bob Hagar versus our Brocster Comics champion, Halloween Hank. Still no appearance by Malefic Rage since him and Algimata chased each other out of the arena a couple weeks ago. Halloween Hank is going at it alone in this non-title interleague showcase. Let's go ahead and get a prediction going over here on Twitch. Who will win? Robert Hagar-Knight or Halloween Hank? The Classic Edition. Predictions are open. Go ahead and place your bets if you'd like. Robert Hagar-Knight versus Halloween Hank. Interleague Showcase. Non-title. On Starfall, Shockwave will take on Navy Blue in an Interleague Showcase in a non-title match for with the Cornerstone champion. As we head into the big one with the main event, Robert Hagar-Knight versus Shockwave. I have a feeling both those guys might be going into the main event with a loss. This Halloween Hank card's kind of broken. I will admit it. All right, go ahead and wager those channel points if you'd like. You got about 30 seconds, and we'll get things rolling. Robert Hagar-Knight versus Halloween Hank. Non-title Interleague Showcase. Here on Starfall. Alrighty, predictions are closed. It's time for our main event. Robert Hagar-Knight versus Halloween Hank. Classic. Rolling for initiative. Initiative's going to go to Halloween Hank. Stock opponent 1. Robert Hagar-Knight 2. Cross body block 2. Power. Halloween Hank takes over for power. Snap scare 2. Dazed 1. Fearful fall away slam 2. Agility. Robert Hagar-Knight takes over for agility with a cross body block 2. Power. Halloween Hank is too powerful. Into the ropes. He'll do it with a B rating. B rating. 7B on Into the Ropes. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Halloween Hank on 2. Into the ropes again. Snake Eyes on a B. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab his legs and roll him into a pinning combination. Right before we roll pin, we have to roll 2 dice. If it's doubles, Halloween Tank takes over on level 1 offense. All right, he's rolling pin. 4 or better. He will kick out with a 9. Robert Hagar-Knight on 3. Gene Pool +2. All right, let's see. Oh, Halloween Hank is taking over on level 1 offense. He still gets a fatigue for the near fall, but he's taken over on level 1 offense. Scared Stiff 1. Robert Hagar-Knight 1. Snap Suplex 2 Power. Halloween Hank takes over for Power. Haunted Head Slam 3. Down 3. Robert Hagar-Knight will leave the ring. He has a B rating. 3B. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag him out of the ring, and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Rolling on level 3 offense. Hager's Hammer 3. Hurt 2. Superior Spin Kick 3. Down 3. Halloween Hank is leaving the ring with an A rating. 4A. Uh-oh. You grab the opponent by the leg, drag him out of the ring, and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Rule on level 3 offense. Out of the ring choice. He's going to... No, he'll throw him out. He's got a B rating. He'll go ahead and toss him out. Uh-oh. 4B on out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring in a wild brawl erupts. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. No DQ. Uh-oh, we got to use his one and only mulligan. Since it's his first DQ roll, he can re-roll it 1 time. No DQ. Even. Robert Hagar-Knight wins. Odd. Halloween Hank wins. Halloween Hank wins the brawl. He's on level 3 offense. Spine Tingling Driver. Choice H. We're going to try a death jump. A death jump. A rating, 7A on death jump. Sorry. The opponent blasts you. The flying clothesline from the top rope. You're in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Halloween Hank on 3. Out of the ring. He'll go ahead and do it. 7B. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back into the ring. Halloween Hank on level 3 offense. Frightening Forearm 3. Pin. Robert Hagar-Knight needs a 4 or better. He will kick out with an 11. Gets a fatigue. And Halloween Hank is on level 3 offense. Chilling Choke Slam 3. Pin. Now he needs a 5 or better. Your winner with a Chilling Choke Slam, Halloween Hank. Halloween Hank wins with a Chilling Choke Slam. It's kind of anticlimactic. We got a 3 from Sinclair Reverse. Halloween Hank's a little broken. Picks up the win with a Chilling Choke Slam. Three from Quetus. I mean, he has a 6-3 pins. I guess that makes up a little bit for that doubles thing. But not quite. Boo. 3 from Die Smash, 3 from Screaming Dragon. Halloween Hank is our winner. Channel points are going out to those who wagered. Any other star ratings in chat? 3.5 from Bear. That will average out to a 3-star match. 3 stars. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. We will be back Tuesday night. We will run our last NDW show before the big one pay-per-view, which will be next Saturday. Next Saturday, instead of Friday, we'll be on Saturday for our big super card. Tuesday night, we'll have Shockwave versus Navy Blue. So the show champion versus the dimensional champion. So champion versus champion in our main event, non-title. And then our main event of the big one is Robert Hagar-Knight versus Shockwave. Let's see if Shockwave will be heading into the main event with a loss as well. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sorry my voice sounds so terrible tonight and all the coughing and all that fun stuff. Hopefully I'll be somewhat better by Tuesday, but I doubt it. This doesn't seem to want to go away. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great evening, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody.